Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some pretty annoying and pretty disappointing news when it comes to Xbox, although somewhat understandable. We're going to get into that one. I think a lot of us watching, if you guys are Xbox fanboys, or even like the occasional PlayStation boys yourselves, can probably go and join me in this opinion. Hopefully, if you guys disagree, because you can always leave a comment down below. But Xbox has actually now been caught doing something a little bit slimy, at least in my opinion, and something that I think is, well, not really cool, right ahead of the Starfield launch. Now, the only reason why I'm kind of insulting / critiquing Xbox here, not because I'm an anti-Xbox guy, more so because I want anyone who is new to the Xbox ecosystem or wants to join the Xbox ecosystem to have a pretty nice and fair play. So hopefully, like, whenever I make these types of videos, they don't come off as like, hey, oh my god, Xbox is bad. I think Xbox is awesome, but I kind of think that sometimes PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, or even like places like Steam, when they do these kind of sneaky things, it's never the funnest news to see. So, hi, let's go talk about it. Make sure you guys are subscribed, notifications on, Twitter and Twitch room down below, and as well, all the Amazon links too, and let's dive into the video. So, well, first and foremost, we're gonna have some good news in this one. We're also gonna have some kind of mediocre news as well. Today, we are now seeing a very, very sneaky thing from Xbox, where they are getting rid of one of the best deals they have for Xbox Game Pass. So if you guys want to have a little bit of a quick lore / blast of the past, if you guys missed it, there used to be able to go have a $1 Xbox Game Pass subscription service. Basically, if you had like an email, or even sometimes people did brand new emails, you were able to go and then once again have a chance to have Xbox Game Pass for the month. A really cool introductory offer, and places things like Netflix or Amazon or anywhere else, I'm sure you guys have seen either free 1-month trials or just $1 trials to make sure you're not using like a scam credit card or whatever it might be. We've seen that all throughout the years. But a few months back, there was actually a bit of drama where they actually got rid of this and they kind of tried to go and push it entirely to a brand new family plan and just basically try to force a lot of folks out there to go and just invest their money instead into having like, hey, like just get like 3-4 buds together. It'll be a little bit more cheaper, get a family plan. But a lot of folks are really happy with this because, well, they brought it back. There was actually a time when there was a 14-day trial for the Xbox Game Pass, and that was, well, out there. But now this is once again Xbox kind of just being annoying. Like, they've changed the stuff so much these past few weeks especially, and with their basically, it's like just so obvious, and I'm not really happy with this, where they have now once again gotten rid of the $1 deal for the Xbox Game Pass thing. So they had it at 30 days, got rid of it, 14 days, got rid of that now, and as of right this second, there is no like basically free trial for people to go utilize or check out for all of this. And this makes me, well, pretty sad. So let's go talk about this really quick and like explain it. So as you guys can see, if the articles over here from Tech Radar. No, you can't play Starfield for $1. Xbox has withdrawn the $1 14-day Xbox Game Pass trial again, so now you have to go and buy the game outright or pay for the full-on month subscription to go and play. Now, first and foremost, I'm A-okay with this. I do think Starfield is going to be a very, very well-received, hopefully, based on the early reviews that are being leaked out. Basically, it's going to be a good game. I'm really hoping so. If it's going to be bad, I'm going to be very, very upset. We're going to be having the reviews coming out very soon, but I think the entire internet, especially the console markets, are kind of on edge, just waiting to see if this game is going to flop or not. Basically, all these past Bethesda games have always been pretty big and well-received games. Think Skyrim or Fallout series, but they're always never without their bugs, issues, and kind of, well, complaints. And this is going to be one that hopefully a lot of people love, and I myself are included. Like, I have very high hopes and expectations for Starfield, and I hope I'm going to play it probably day one, especially up on Twitch. If you guys want to follow, you guys can. But the fact that Xbox keeps on kind of toying with the consumers is kind of rough. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this probably have already gone through their $1 trial, or as well, like, I'm sure it's okay to, like, I don't mind dropping $10-15 to go check out Starfield. I'd probably pay $60-70 for the game itself. I'm okay with this. You get other benefits. I think the price point's not the worst for Game Pass, and I'm not really too anti-Game Pass. In my mind, I'm okay with this. Like, I think it's a perfectly fine thing. We want to make money. You want to have people spending money on your things. And if there's nothing really else in the big pipeline, which there isn't really anything that big, there's a few, but nothing super huge. You want to make as much money as you can and get as many people on the paid subscription services for Starfield. I understand the marketing behind it as well, but it's just sad to go and see. So bad news, Xbox fans, you'll be able to go play Starfield for $1 because Xbox has withdrawn the 14-day Xbox Game Pass trial. Once again, also even 14 days. It's not even really that long in the first place anyway. So the $1, £1, $1 Australian dollar trial month has long been a staple of the subscription service since it launched way back in 2017. But in March 2023, Microsoft confirmed it was ditching the introductory offer and was evaluating different marketing promotions for new members in the future. And so far, this seems like they have no other good deal because they removed this one over here. Xbox then reintroduced the trial last month, only to quietly withdraw it again before the Starfield is set to release. Funny that. Yeah, very convenient timing for that one. And they also did go and just recently have the price increases too as well. Once again, this is a business. Xbox needs to make money. I understand it entirely from the business perspective, 100%. It's a business. They have to spend money to make these video games. I am not faulting Microsoft or Xbox for doing this at all. Zero complaints, zero issues. The one issue, though, is that it just seems like so much is happening these past few weeks where they're trying to go get, like, greedy, which is fine. Like, once again, they're business. They're meant to be greedy, but it just kind of just goes and puts a bad taste in my mouth, especially with the economy doing a little bit on the more mediocre side, people getting laid off, Xbox themselves laying off hundreds of people, and as well, like, just people are losing their jobs or may not have as much discretionary spending as they may have, because they did go raise the price over here from $9 up to a little bit more to $11. Once again, $1, it's fine. Like, I have a job. It's not the world's biggest deal. It's a-okay. It's not the world's worst thing. But at the same time, you go and remove these trials right before the big game comes out. It's just obvious. The game is coming out in like a few days, or if like maybe like a week, depending if you're doing early stuff or just normal release. So about a week beforehand, they remove it. And why? It's just obvious. Like, at least if you did it a few months beforehand, people would expect and understand why. They're like, okay, the game's gonna come out soon. They're just preparing for it. That's fine. Maybe they'll get a new promotion for it, whatever. Sure. But when it's literally like a few days before reviews drop, first and foremost, and as well like about a week before the actual game comes out, it's just so obvious. So many people just know this. It kind of makes me sad overall. So, and other players, though, in Norway, Chile, Denmark, Switzerland, and Saudi Arabia were also spared the price increase, but America and a lot of other regions did as well. So first and foremost, we have people out here sad because we just now lost the trial, and I think Xbox did that kind of scummily. Same with the price increases as well. So I want to hear your thoughts, because I don't really mind. Like I said, for Xbox as a business, I understand they got to make money. I just think it's really unfortunate timing. I think a lot of consumers could have maybe got into this one, and there's gonna for sure be a lot of people scheming it. Like, if it was up, like, I understand if it was up, they'd probably just be going over there and they're trying to scheme it, try to get the 14 days and blah 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 blah. But man, like, I like those free trials. I think it's really anti-consumerism, and so it's like, it kind of like makes me worried about the future of Game Pass or things like the Activision deals, because if they just want to make money, which is fine, once again, they're a business. I'm not like harping on them for that. It just kind of thinks that they go a little bit too much on the monopoly side or try to go push the market too much. Though, as I keep saying, hopefully I can get flame comments down below. It makes sense. They're a business. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments all down below. Although thankfully we haven't seen a lot of Starfield good news. Like, we've even seen stuff over here if you can even play like Starfield on the Xbox One too as well. And apparently Xbox One users have been wondering if they were going to go play the game on the consoles, and the good news is that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate cloud gaming features come to the rescue, allowing Xbox One users to actually even still experience the game. So if I want to go and insult up Xbox a little bit, is on the bright side, the Xbox One users can go at least still utilize the game. They are trying to take care of the Xbox Series S and even Xbox One users. So if you do have a Starfield on Xbox One, all you need to do is subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and ensure you have the latest update installed on your console. Once you do that, you can simply locate the Starfield game title in the Game Pass and select the play option with the cloud icon. This will initiate the streaming of the game via the cloud, and you can still go and cloud up the games even on your older consoles, which I still think is very, very nice to go and see. It's also important to note that a reliable and fast internet connections also need to as well, but at least they are still taking care of the older gamers to go put a nice little twist in that too as well. And on top of this, we also even have Phil Spencer's been kind of talking on the news. He made a short on this earlier on today if you guys saw it. Even went on record discussing everything from Starfield to rumors of all brand new consoles. So we actually may do a little bit of a deep dive in that maybe tomorrow. But I also had a chance to go and talk about the desire for Xbox to release even 4 first-party games every year. So while they may have some big issues with current games the last 2 years or so, at least now they're still trying to be like, hey, we want to have at least 4 big major games coming out every single year. And they do have a lot of IPs, especially if they get the Activision deal. I imagine even Call of Duty and one other big Blizzard game every year, and mix in maybe like a Gears of War, mix in something like I don't know, like a Forza type title. You can alternate rotate on that one, like even like a Gears of War. Like, you could still we have options. They have a lot of IPs that are also dormant and also probably be in the works as of right this second. So they say it was once an aspiration, but there is now a proper plan for the future right now for Xbox, and they do want to make a lot more games, which, I mean, once again, they want to bump up the value of Game Pass. You got to keep on maintaining up good money for Game Pass in the first place. So all I'm kind of of cool with that one. At least for this year, they did have Hi-Fi Rush, good game. Minecraft Legends, horrible game. Redfall, horrible game. Starfield, hopefully good game. Forza will be good, and hopefully, fingers crossed, an Age of Empires 4 on console, a little bit of a free pass, but either way, we'll go and take it. So either way, good stuff with that. As well on top of this, there's also a lot of big interviews too as well coming out over here from Phil Spencer. We're going to dive in more in for this one, but it does seem like Starfield is their major big play. So I want to make sure Baldur's Gate's going to be coming to Xbox soon. They want to make sure Starfield's coming. And as well, we also have a big partnership too with NVIDIA GeForce Now, where 21 Xbox, PC, Game Pass games are now going to be coming to NVIDIA's GeForce, which is nice because there is also a partnership with them when it comes to various games, such as, like they're trying to go do some cool deals with Activision and try to make sure they're cool with that. So it's nice to see that 21 more games are coming out to NVIDIA and expanding out their stuff. Some of these include like Dead Cells, Deathloop, Grounded, No Man's Sky, Stellaris, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Wolfenstein games, Age of Empires, and a few other various games too as well, and a few other ones too with bigger NVIDIA support. So it's very nice to see. So give me your thoughts and comments on the Xbox drama as well. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Can't wait for Starfield. Talk to you guys soon. Subscribe, Twitter, and Twitch down below, and I love you guys.